It's a game. It's in the game.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State.
Our coverage of the NFL brings us to the southern end of the Tar Heel State and to this beautiful venue, Bank of America Stadium here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Coming up, a highly anticipated contest between the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte.
Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Here's R.J. Harvey on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own 24-yard line.
It's first and 10.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10. Play action with Mix. Well, they took their shot immediately. Would have been cool if they connected, but no luck. Second down. Went for that big shot. They wanted to get that highlight the first time they touched the football.
Yeah, this group likes to be aggressive, and early incompletion's not going to deter them. Sharpshooters, they don't stop shooting threes because of one brick, and they won't stop pushing this ball down the field either.
He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by J.C. Hoare. Offense up to the line fast. On third down, here's Nix. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That's a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together. They're going for this from their own side. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. On fourth down, Broncos going to call on Jeremy Crawshaw here to punt. And I imagine they were hoping they wouldn't need to bring him out so soon into this game. And this one never had a shot. It's well over the goal line and the end zone entirely, and that'll be a touchback.
Here's first and 10.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's first and 10.
Let's go. Ready. Set.
They'll start on the ground. Gallo. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4. Offense in the hurry up here. Rush coming for Young. Pass brought in by Teteroa McMillan. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
On the toss, here's Dowdle. And first down only gets about a yard here. And the defender there to force him out. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
From the pistol, it's Young. Let's set up the screen, it's Hubbard. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Third down run by Hubbard. And the run will not work. He is soft at the line. This is going to be 4th and short. Working quickly here.
Only a yard. It's 4th down.
They're going for it. Young. He connects downfield. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. Now some great field position.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Gets it downfield. On target to Sutton. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Nix, quick out wide, complete. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. And goes to the hurry up here.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the Panthers' 14.
It's Nix out of the pistol. To his back, J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, they were able to keep him.
Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos go up 6-0 here in the first. It's a Troy Franklin touchdown. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on him. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
On the return, here comes Xavier Leggett. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10.
Panthers look just about ready. First and 10. Here's the give to Dowdle. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front block. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to throw. Here's Young. That's incomplete on second down. Well, no luck on this first look of the game, so they're left facing third and long. Well, they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it.
And there's your man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos will take over at the start of the next quarter. It's a big momentum swing on the final play of our opening quarter. 7-0 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone.
Time for our second quarter. Let's see if the Broncos can capitalize in the red zone. Now a toss play with Dobbins. And he's going to be out of bounds at about the 7-yard line, partner. That's where they're going to be set up for this first and goal.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone can finally get to him.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down.
You know exactly what I don't like there, kid. It's only first and goal. You got a couple more plays in your pocket to get in the end zone. Instead, put the ball in harm's way on your very first crack, and now, well, that defense has an opportunity to bail themselves out exactly what they just did.
First and 10. Here's Orlando Dowdle. Nothing doing on the outside there. No gain on the run. It's going to bring up second down.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Young working from the gun. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
Defense nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on third down. Third and long. They're going to throw. Got his man. This is McMillan. Racing down the left side. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. To the air on first down. Young. And down he goes. The Bronco defense gets there. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. Short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play. And boy, did the defense do it there.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Look out. Runs the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
With each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
God damn!
Third and long, Young. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More coming up from Bank of America Stadium. Stick around.
Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And he's got a good chance.
On fourth down, Panthers going to turn to Sam Martin to punt this one away. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. I guess he didn't really quite know his own strength there. That kick cleared the end zone entirely. It's going to be a touchback. First call here coming from the Back to work after throwing the pin. This is a heater going deep. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 once again from the 20. Out of the gun, it's Nix. It's dropped off for Dobbins. They drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. On 1st down, it's Nix. Good coverage on that deep ball downfield. Still knocked away. That's going to send him back to the line for 2nd.
It just kind of feels like they've met their match with this defense. So many plays, they just not ended the way they were drawn up. Fortunately, well, their defense is doing the same. You really feel like which offense can get into rhythm is going to find a way to win this game.
And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Once more, it's Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
2nd down. Here's Nix again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And on 4th and 10, they aren't moving. They're going for this. They'll throw again. Nix bails out of the pocket quick. And this one's swatted away by a defender, so they went for it unsuccessfully. And now they turn it over on downs.
You know, kid, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Ready, ready. 60 red. 60 red.
Going down on the roll. He's able to drive that pile of 50 yards. Talanoa Hufanga there to make the play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
It's 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Go ultra.
And the receiver's going to take this one.
Come on, set. Red, 30, set.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. Trying to find a cut back upfield, but nothing doing. They take him down for a loss.
You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation. But even more, better execution.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. 3rd and long for him here. That one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Sam Martin on again now to punt it away. The Broncos have Marvin Mims deep to return. And this will stick him back a ways. That punt hits and jumps out of bounds near the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Probably looking at our final snap and a half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. Look at that power, deep left side. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Panthers are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
Will Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
He gets with a return here.
He gets with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
In the pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Let's go now. Blue, 32.
Ready?
Hut. Ready?
Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Here we go. Ready.
Here's Young to throw. Target to his back, and we go Dowdle. And he drives it up to the 24. Alex Singleton makes the tackle.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, it's Young. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. Double coverage deal breaker for a lot of QBs, Brock, but less so when it's a target you trust.
You know what's interesting, Kate? Even 20-something years ago, watching Marvin Harrison and Peyton Manning work, every defense would go into every game trying to double cover him, but yet those two, like we just saw right there, just got it done regardless.
And he'll sit down right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back. Black 40.
I'll give to Dowdle. He's running left. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Greg Greenlaw getting there for the stop. Working quickly here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
Young to throw it. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Even from the booth, Kate, I can hear it. I can hear that front 7 telling the guys on the back end, hey, all I need is a couple seconds of lockdown from you guys, and I'm going to get to this QB. You promise that you deliver? And that's exactly what they did. Wasted no time in getting that sack.
Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Ready. Yellow. Plastic.
Out of the gun, Young. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. What a play on 3rd and 13, and this drive will indeed continue.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
1st down, Young dumps it off to his running back. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Ready. Red 38.
Young throwing here. Escapes out to the left.
Young throwing here. Escapes out to the left. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
He's really starting to just about exhaust every option and trick he's got at his disposal. That time, trying to test him outside the pocket, extend the play, there was just nowhere to go with it.
52 blue. Ready.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Headed out right. He's got it at the 6. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. So we hit the end of the third quarter. It's the Panthers who have it to start, coming in trailing on the scoreboard.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
They can decide to play for the tie or win later. First, they've got to reach that end zone. It's first and goal.
Here we go.
Run on the play action.
Yes, striker. 3-3. Cut.
Young on the play action. He's got it. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers now trail by just a point in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Harvey now to return it. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Broncos to the line. It's first and 10.
Broncos to the line now. It's first and 10. Beginning on the ground here with Dobbins. A good running here as he gets him 7 on that first down carry. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3.
Shotgun snap to Nix. Forced out to his right. He's running with it. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first. Offense to the line fast.
Gain of 6.
Big snap.
First down.
Nix now on first and 10. This one's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for second down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Nix quick out wide, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He has the first over the middle. And they'll get him down after he gets into the 48. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps these drive moving.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Inside handoff to Dobbins. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Okay, 2-yard run on first down. I think that keeps you ahead of schedule. You're going to have to pick up the pace.
We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Broncos pushing to get within range for a game winner. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Nix from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. We get 22 out of that play. And it's going to be first down Denver. They'll give to Dobbins out of the shotgun. Next snap coming inside the red zone, Brock. He picks up 9 on the play. Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. The last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down. Back to throw. That's complete to Troutman. Ooh, they're on that one. Second down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on third down.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Looking to throw it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Now to throw. He's got it to his running back. He gets it in. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have taken the lead late. J.K. Dobbins with a touchdown. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal. But you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away. He gets with a return here. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
Offense to the line. Trips right to start out.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. Setting up to pass. Flushed out of the pocket. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Xavier Legette the target on that throw. And it sets up second down. Here he is to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side. 30. Gets the 10. And he gets him the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two in the lead?
I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean in his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Harvey now to return it. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Broncos take over first and 10. At their own 21-yard line.
First and 10.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. We'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And this is going to come to an end right at the 32-yard line. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10.
First and 10.
Out of the gun, it's Nix. Has it downfield working the left. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. Denver calls the second of its 3 timeouts. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal.
First down, Broncos.
Throwing on first down, Nix. Gets it downfield, on target to Sutton. This is going to make it down to the 24-yard line. Broncos have to hurry here, clock still running.
Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
First down. It's Nix. Eyes down, rolling right.
On first down, it's Nix. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it near the 10. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this first and goal. Once more, it's Nix. And he breaks the tie. That's going to win up this game. Brock, touchdown! Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
That one splits the uprights. And the Broncos break that tie and now lead by 7.
Lutz to kick off for the Broncos.
Here's Lutz set to kick this away.
He gets with a return here. Finds some space. He's got the
He gets with a return here. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And great starting field down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that, the kickoff returner is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Ready?
So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap now to Young. On the move, hit it right. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go. 60 reps. 60 reps.
Young working from the gun. It's intercepted. That will do it. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Defense getting in on the front row with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say you can't play fast, but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner Brock Heward and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Charlotte. The Broncos are winners as we say so long from Charlotte. Once called Carolina Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Up next, it's our main event between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Carolina Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald all set to get this one started. And off we go from Bank of America Stadium. Set to return it. Here's Will Shipley. He's got a lane up past the 30. And he takes the return out of bounds.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. They run it with Saquon Barkley. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock, here who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he reaches the 35 before going out. Pickup of 6, and now they've got 3rd and 7.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And it's 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping him off the scoreboard, well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting him even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
Trying on 4th down. Here's Hurts.
Ain't no fucking way.
That's complete to Gunners. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains. 1st and 10 now from the 46. Barkley trying this up the gut. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's caught. He's got Brown. And they make the tackle at the 38. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, with some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
1st down throwing for Hurts. They shot a shot, Brock, but they couldn't connect. And we're seeing this more and more these days, mixing some deep looks into that opening script, Brock. Test all levels of the secondary. They held up there.
Yeah, and it's not going to be the last time this defense will be tested. This group likes to push the ball down the field. They answered the call that time.
And the defense making a play on this opening series. That one is knocked away, and that brings up 3rd down.
You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Let's go. Trimmer.
It's Hurts once again. And that's a win for the pass rush.
Watch this.
Beats the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And again, here's Hurts. That's him on the quick hitter. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
You go for it on 4th down. It's got to be something from the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If that one's on the short list, I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it, and it cost them the possession.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. And he's going to be pushed down up near that 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the 1st.
It's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a 1st down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
To the air on 1st down. Young gets it to him on the screen. And he's brought down at the line.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Through 1 quarter, neither side breaking through on the scoreboard. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the 2nd.
All right.
We'll take a brief pause and head back to Bank of America Stadium after this.
We're ready to go for the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They still have 10 to go here.
We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They still have 10 to go here. It's second down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be third and long.
10 yards to go.
Yellow, 22. Smash, red. Cut.
Third and long. They're going to throw. Into traffic. Complete. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
Gain of 9. It's fourth down.
White.
Again, it's Young. Throw caught by his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
A gain of 4 yards.
Play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
At the 48-yard line.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Shotgun give now to Dowdle. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard. At the 38-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Buying some time right. Now here he goes. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the first down.
First down, Young. Connects on the crosser. He takes it in. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers get the game's first points here in the second. That right there, partner, that is not a team who looks like it is a steep underdog. That is exactly the type of start they needed. And kind of imagine being in their old building might be playing a part in it.
Yeah, and we know that home field advantage really benefits the defense more than the offense. As an offense, you just want to do your part. You want to light the fire and let those fans really let their voice be heard. Should benefit their defense immensely.
Panthers 7. Eagles nothing.
Now Fitzgerald on to handle the kickoff. From a couple of yards deep, this is going to come out. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Throwing here hurts. It's everything he has under this one. Looking for Smith, but it's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers take over after forcing the first turnover of this ballgame.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Red, 38. Ready?
The hands off for Dowdle, running right. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go, step. Black 40.
From the pistol, it's Young. Has it at the 7. And taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Hubbard. Can't quite pass that line. They stop him at the 3. Offense in the hurry up here.
97, 17.
Play action now. Young. He rolls to his right. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers grow their lead just before halftime. Xavier Legette with the touchdown.
I hope your mama died, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you and your kids. I hope your kids die, bitch.
That nigga was hot. Hold on, y'all.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Seattle Seahawks.
Let's do it.
Just about time to rock as Toe gets ready to meet leather. And off we go from Seattle. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
We're going to sack.
First carry here for Ken Walker. And he'll get this up to the 34-yard line. 11 yards there on the first play from scrimmage. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
Back to Walker on first down. Takes it to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he's trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
A play fake, and it's Darnold. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
If I'm making excuses, and I am, sometimes the sun can be difficult on a ball like that. That looked like it was going to be right there, but it's in and out of his hands. And a potential big play goes by the wayside.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Darnold. And that is incomplete.
Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising
with me.
Opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. They run here with Rico Dowdle. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. Second down. Young now. A throw left side, reeled in by the rookie wideout. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a Panthers first down, 17 yards on the play.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Now Young. And that is incomplete. Wow, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
On the double.
Second and 10.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. We'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Here's Young. Now he's going to step up and run. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1. Dowdle is into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. So good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it, sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try to pick themselves back up.
Second and 10.
Makes it second and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Now it's Darnold.
Oh, shit. I thought I
He's
intercepted.
got a man. Complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Kenneth Walker, 78 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
No, man was hot last day. That was funny.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They run again with Dowdle. They'll get it up near midfield at 49 before being taken down. From just shy of midfield, here's second down at 7. A running play, it's Dowdle. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line.
17 yards. And the Panthers first down.
They'll try to throw now. Young. Now he'll tuck this and run. Delivering the pass here to Evans on the out route. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. These two teams all tied after 1. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They run here with Dowdle. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and goal.
Young working out of the gun. Touchdown, Panthers. Jalen Coker, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. Faking the give, Darnold. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. 25 yards that time.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Red 80.
Play action. It's Darnold. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
But two good plays on this one, Brandon. The first one at the quarterback because the pressure affected his throw, and I think it forced him to throw away from his designated target. And how about the second bit of pressure downfield? Receiver going up for the pass, helping force that incompletion.
And he's out of bounds, almost gets to the 10. A gain of 28 yards there and give him the first down.
And the Seahawks, first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold.
Get the fuck out of here.
Touchdown, Seattle. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point up and through by Myers. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Man, kick me the goddamn ball. What the fuck wrong with you?
And that one
bitch ass
returnable.
nigga.
It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. We have witnessed touchdowns on back-to-back drives. We'll see if the offense can continue this uptick here.
And I know you're looking at me funny. You're one.
There he goes, right
What's
side.
your lame ass get? Fuck nigga. Kick me the goddamn ball.
Rico Dowdle with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
21, Seahawks 14. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 19.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. And he maneuvers up the middle for 3, and it's 2nd down.
At the 23-yard line.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Here's Darnold. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Darnold. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Down the left sideline. And he'll be taken down at the 26. It's a big play there for Seattle. 51 yards.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Darnold down to throw. And has it. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First down.
Throwing again is Darnold. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Ken Walker with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Seahawks are an extra point away from drawing level. Myers connects on the PAT. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And with a little under a minute to play, they may be looking to pick up some yardage here, maybe try and come up with a field goal to seize the lead before intermission. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. And they'll keep leaning on the running game, back to the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. The play fake, now Young. He'll try and do this himself. Now he's going to let it go deep left side. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the 2nd quarter. On 4th down, Carolina going to send out Sam Martin to punt. Back deep, Rashid Shaheed. Taken in at the 22. That'll go as a 42-yard punt. They'll be aided by a loss of yardage on the return. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these 2 teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Now Darnold. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
No receivers open, so who's forced to put that one into Puget Sound? That's a great job defensively blanketing those receivers, and ultimately a smart idea by him just to get the ball out of there.
To throw is Darnold. Looking deep downfield. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So the numbers are starting to pile up here early on. We have yet to reach halftime, yet that is already now 4 touchdown passes. The extra point now coming from Myers. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the 3rd quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we?
Picked off by Ernest Jones. And the Seahawks are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So that one is going to sting. First play of the third quarter and a turnover.
And you have to know that at halftime, they spent a lot of time going through their checklist of what they wanted to accomplish to start this third quarter. Turning it over like this was not on that list.
Not at all. And you come out of the locker room trailing, so that first drive to establish momentum is very key.
Crucial.
His throw incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
We're going to start. Lady. Red 80. Red 80. Red 80.
From the 50, it's Darnold. Throw out wide to Walker. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a first down. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellence, and he's achieved that in this performance.
And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Red 80.
Off of play action, Darnold. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Brings up 3rd down.
He did an okay job of absorbing the hit, just couldn't secure the football through the catch.
And he was right there on the spot and forced the incompletion. That's something defenders work on all the time. If you're there, make the contact, but continue to work your way through the receiver so that you can't possess the football and turn it into a catch.
Get the fuck out of here. Right there. Pick that shit up.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Walker. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal.
Not a whole lot there on first and goal, and that's what you're looking for defensively. You'll certainly live with giving up just a yard or two in this situation.
Red 80. No 80.
Here's Darnold. And it's caught. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Back to throw here. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage. A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal. They motion the running back out left. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. Touchdown. Zach Charbonnet taking it in. And
Amen.
the Seahawks take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
47-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
They go play action. Young. A hit as as he throws there, incomplete. Trying to get their tight end involved finally. That's the first time that they've looked his way. He's kind of been a forgotten man in this offensive scheme.
Yeah, didn't look his way at all in the first half, and I'll bet you the offensive coordinator made a note at the half and said, let's get him involved because he could be a big-time playmaker for us.
Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Young. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And he is caught. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10. Now Young. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. And he is not going to get through here on try number 1. They stop him at the goal line. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal.
Down. Red, 38. Set, go.
They'll try to run this one in. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. The 2nd down play results in a loss of 2 yards.
Fight, 97. Set, ready, cut.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. He'll try and do this himself. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. Mitchell Evans from 3 yards out. And the Panthers have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the best back.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the deficit down to 4. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Taken at the goal line. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And they're going to have terrific field position as they finally get to him, but just shy of the midfield stripe.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Red 80. Red 80.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to go up top again. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Just because you got the lead in the fourth, it doesn't mean you have to play it safe. I like the aggressive play call there to push it downfield. That time, it didn't work out.
Red 80. Yellow 80.
And here we go on fourth. Darnold. Man open. It's Cup. He's got it. And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
On the counter, it's Walker.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And now here comes the third of their timeouts defensively. So they'll be left with only the 2-minute warning to stop it from here on out.
Lady. Lady. Lady.
Now it's Darnold. And that will be incomplete.
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know there's usually a nice comfort zone and throw into the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
Myers' kick is good. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So that one, CD, going to make the road back a lot more difficult.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. You know they were praying on the other sideline for a miss because now, as you pointed out, a very difficult road. Down 2 scores. You don't just need a touchdown. You need a chain of events to go your way. You've got to score, somehow get the ball back, and score again. The odds of that happening, not great in your favor.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Here we go. Here we go. Green. Black 40.
Now here's Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the 4th quarter, picking up the 1st.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
And all the way down to the 10-yard line.
It's a gain of 42 yards. That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal, Carolina.
Blaster. Let's go. Black on 50. Green.
Now Young. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
38.
9 yards. It's 2nd down and goal.
Now Young. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
Let's go now. Black, 95. Set.
Young. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the field goal.
And his kick is indeed good, and that'll move him back within 6 now. So the field goal means we're back to a 1-score game, but with no timeouts left, I think this has to be an onside kick.
I like your analysis there, partner. I think you're right. You need the ball back. That's probably your only avenue.
They had to go for it with no timeouts remaining, though. Now this one's as good as over.
They gave it an effort. They tried their best, did everything they could to try and get the ball on the onside kick. You're exactly right. They had to try it. It was their only option. And now this game is done. Just take it, kneel, and call it a day.
They got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here.
I hike the ball. Trying to run the clock out. Lame as hell.
Yo, lady. Yo, lady.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the
Lame
ball.
ass.
And he is going to have a Seahawks first down, and that should just about do it.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run, and that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
This is 2nd and 8.
At the 30-yard line.
Red 80. We're going to start. Yo, lady.
Instead of running, Darnold's going to throw this thing. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
Don't you about to read? You look at your stats? Hell no. Lame ass. Go run the goddamn clock out. You a bitch. Don't you about to read? You look at your stats? Hell no. Lame ass. Go run the goddamn clock out. You a bitch. Get the fuck out this game. I'll let y'all later, man. I got something to do.